Hi all, welcome to Humanities 2, the second 8 weeks online course. I'm very excited to have you all here with me for the next half of the semester. It's a short amount of time to get a lot of information in, but I think we can do it. So welcome to the class. This video I just want to kind of say welcome, introduce myself a little bit, and I want to talk about the book that you'll need, the syllabus and course calendar, where to find that, and kind of explaining anything that might be confusing. Talk a little bit about Flipgrid and show you that tutorial video where you can find that, and then talk about how to navigate this course just a little bit. So the first thing, welcome. I'm Shauna Blake, Miss Blake, so you can please email me at sjblake@carlalbert.edu. That's located on the syllabus and in the class information, but make sure that if you're going to email me, that you do that email and not through the course email. When you go over to click on course email on the side over here, right, let me show you. Right here where it says course email, don't do that one because I don't get a notification when that one comes in, but I will get a notification on the other, sjblake@carlalbert.edu. So hit me on that one because I'm going to get back to you a lot faster. So I teach humanities and speech and theater and acting. Yeah. Humanities 1 and 2 on the Poto campus primarily. So that's a little bit of information about me. So if you need a speech class and you like this one, come see me. My in-classes are a little bit different than online, but you know, you'll still get a good idea. So please introduce yourself on Flipgrid, and I want to get to know more about you. Let's talk about the book that you'll need for this class is this one right here. It is Experience Humanities Volume 2, The Renaissance to the Present. It has the Mona Lisa right there on the cover. So make sure, yours will not say instructor's copy, of course, but that's what it looks like. So if you have any problems or questions, make sure if you haven't gotten the book already, to get it immediately, because our first assignment is due this Friday, because we got to roll through it pretty fast when it's a second 8 weeks class. So let's talk about the syllabus and where to find that. So if you get onto Blackboard and you go over here to syllabus, my instructor should give you information about me. There's me and my email and my office phone number and my office number where you can find me. These are a little bit off, so I can fix them, but you can always email me or call me to get an appointment set up, or to just talk to me over the phone or on email instead of coming to see me in person, since you're online students. You can certainly come in person if you'd like to. Here's the syllabus. This is where it's located right here. So if you click on that syllabus, of course, you all can read, so I'll let you do that. But a couple of things I wanted to hit on is going to be the required technology. You've got to be able to get onto the internet every single day. If you cannot, this is going to be very, very difficult for you to complete this class, because I mean, it's a solely online class. You've got to be able to get on there, see if there's updates, check emails from me or from grade activity, all of those things, discussion board stuff. You're going to need to be able to get on the internet every day. So make sure that you have access to that. Another bit of technology that you're going to need is your camera phone or webcam to complete Flipgrid assignments. So those Flipgrid assignments you can see in that welcome week. Here's a tutorial for how to use Flipgrid, and this is the code that you're going to use to kind of get onto the Flipgrid. So when you get onto Flipgrid on your phone, if you download it on your phone, you should have an app on your phone that, ooh, I cannot do camera. It'll look kind of like this, and you can enter a flip code right here, and it should take you right to it. Or if you're on to the Humanities 2-1, then you can do that. So make sure that you could just hold it up, you record yourself, and you post it on there. And so then you want to also respond to some classmates too. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to email me. But this tutorial right here will teach you how to use it, and this should be that link to get you to the Flipgrid. When you get there, click Login with Google and put in your school email address. So you would click, mine's set on my phone already, but that should take you to the website to the specific spot you need to be for introductions, and then you click this to tap to record. It won't let me because I'm using my camera for this, but that should be, and you can see some of your other classmates are already in there. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. Now, attendance, we will not be meeting in person, but you've got to get online regularly. So you've got to get on there, you've got to check assignments, you've got to do assignments, you've got to be interacting with your classmates, you've got to get on there. So here's the thing about assignments. Everything that you have is going to be located already. It's already on the course calendar at the bottom of that syllabus. It's laid out for you. This is when everything is going to be due. And I will be putting your assignments up usually a couple weeks at a time. Right now we've only got that first week going, and then we have spring break, so we don't have anything due then. But I will be putting up the next folder before spring break. And so you'll have access to it ahead of time. And everything that you do, I give you a 12-hour grace period because I'm so generous like that, which means that if something is due Friday night at 11:59 p.m., that's when it's due. But if you get it into me by Saturday at noon, I'm not going to dock any points. So you're within a grace period. After that, however, I'm not going to take it, because you know in advance when it's going to be due. So it doesn't mean to start working on it at 11:59 p.m. on Friday. I mean, of course, if you do and you can get it done, more power to you. But that's not what this is. So then if you have computer problems or a glitch, I'm not going to feel bad for you because you had more time to work on it. So make sure that you're looking at those dates and you're getting things in ahead of time or on time rather than risking being late. So 12-hour grace period is there for you. It's built in for problems or situations that come up. I know it happens. That's why you've got that period. But after that, I'm not taking it because you had time beforehand. So make sure you look at that. Makeup policy, again, 12-hour grace period, no makeup. Participation in Blackboard discussion. I will post a separate video talking about reading responses and Blackboard discussion specifically. So here's how you get your grade. Please read the SLOs. This will tell you what you're going to get out of this class. But how you get your grade, reading responses, 25%. I will talk about those in a separate video. Discussion post, 10%. Also in that video. Flipgrid assignments, which I just went over, 10%. So pretty much every week we'll try to have a Flipgrid assignment. Quizzes are 15%. So when we take tests or quizzes over the chapters. And then learning assignments are 40%. So learning assignments are going to be, whoops, I was looking at that. Learning assignments are going to be anything else in addition to. So, for example, if there's a short paper that's going to be due, or if there's a project of some sort that's going to be due, then that's going to be a learning assignment that's going to be separate from those other assignments, like reading responses. So those may not all be spelled out on the calendar. It just says learning assignment due. And week to week, you'll see what that learning assignment or learning assignments are going to be. So that is the learning assignment. That's how you get your grade. Now, like I talked about, you can look down here at the bottom of the syllabus and you can see a course calendar. So this is a weekly schedule. So today, class begins. Watch intro video that I'm posting right now and familiarize yourself with the course. So figure out where things are if you have any questions about it. Friday, you've got intro responses on Flipgrid need to be done, and you need to respond to classmates. Reading response over chapter 12 is due, and the quiz over chapter 12 is due by Friday at midnight. So meaning by Saturday at noon, I won't take off points, and after that, I will not take it. Then next week already, boom, we have spring break, so nothing's going to be due because we have a spring break. Then you've got on Tuesday of the next week by midnight, by 11:59 p.m., you need to have responded to classmates on the reading responses. The learning assignment that's in that folder is due, and a Flipgrid post that I will put up is going to be due. So that's what will be due by Tuesday. And then again, Friday, reading responses, Tuesday. So that's the situation. We will have, unless it's otherwise noted, for example, right here we have an Easter break, and so the chapter 16 reading response will not be due on Friday because we have a break. It will be due on Wednesday because Thursday and Friday is Easter break. So this will be a Wednesday. And then again here you've got a Wednesday because we have dead days Thursday and Friday. So typically the format will always be reading response due Friday, discussion due Tuesday, except when there's a break, something that prevents us from doing those work on those weekends, on that Friday. So you always have from Friday and then Tuesday again. So that is going to be where you can locate that. And so that is subject to change, but if it changes, I will let you all know. I'm not going to just change it and surprise you. I will send you an email. I will update it. You will know that it's going to be changed, if it's going to be changed. Because some stuff happens, things change, but if it does change, I'll let you know. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about in this video is going to be how to navigate the course. So if you now we're on Flipgrid. If you go into, here you are, welcome, there's nothing, there will be the video. You go to start working, and that's where most of your stuff is going to be coming from, is start working. So right here you have welcome week in chapter 12. So that's the Flipgrid tutorial. That's how you introduce yourself. That's going to tell you how to do it. This is where you have discussion posts and reading response information, which I'll talk about in another video. This is where the syllabus quiz is, so click on that, and you can take that and over again until you get it all right. I just want you to learn from that syllabus quiz. Chapter 12 here is the reading response, so you click on it, and it will tell you the instructions again, and you go to create thread, and you should put your first name and your last name as the subject, and then you will copy and paste that reading response that you've written in Word document into there, and then you will click submit. So that is what that should look like for you. And you do have to create a thread in order to see other people's threads. So once you create one, then you can look at it. And then here's chapter 12 quiz. It'll take you, it is timed. You have 30 minutes to complete it, and it must be completed in one sitting. So once you open it, you've got to finish it. And then here, Battle of the Sexes is a learning assignment. It is a paper, a short paper, MLA style, that's going to be read Slice of Life on page 302, and that's in defense of the education of women. So it's a very short little section in your textbook, and you are going to read that and then write a 1 to 2 page MLA style research paper comparing and contrasting Sarita's arguments with those used by modern feminists. So you would want to make sure you have one compare and one contrast to make sure that you are good, and you click on write submission, or you click on browse my computer, and it will agree to submit, and it will submit to you. It will submit to me so I can grade it. So that is your chapter 12 assignments. So anything that you're going to be doing over here is probably going to be in the start working. You can look at the syllabus there and my office hours there. Anything else down here, it will take you to the library or a Bite Connect. Here's the ADA statement. Tools, class hints. I don't have any in there right now. If I think of some to add in to you, you will have the access to those as well. So I think that's a pretty good intro information for you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me at sjblake@carlalbert.edu or to call my office phone number, which is posted on the syllabus, and it's also posted in this instructor information. So welcome to the class, and I look forward to reading all your works. Thank you.